But yes, you must have encountered a fair few
Anybody
that
was
do.
pulling the Scotsman thick.
Steady.
Easy now.
My best mate's Scottish. He's from Glasgow. He's a right loose cannon. He's actually on here as well in our group.
See, I think I've tuned into it over the years because one of the guys that gets me properly belly laughing is Kevin Bridges. I love his stuff.
Yeah. This would be interesting. I don't really know this circuit at all. I've only been around it once, and I think it was about a year ago.
Oh, it's all right. There's only a few corners.
Only one or two. You don't need to worry too much.
I was going to say we should just go straight for race school baseline.
Oh yeah.
Forgo the formalities. No, I've rebuilt my computer twice since. Has anyone got it saved? Can they share it, please? Thank you. Who's got the student driver car?
No one.
Thank you very much.
What's the difference between Liam and Matty? Is it the same?
It should be.
Just about.
Although now it's saying right height too high.
Let's have a look.
On the setup.
Or when I click edit, then it's okay.
Yeah, mine's all right.
Yeah, I was going to say I've been running it and it's fine.
Oh, I'm in PSIs as well. Yeah, okay.
Oh, the bloody. Okay, now. Oh, God.
Justin, I think we've got your mic open.
Okay. Let me see if I can. Sensitivity's too high, is it saying?
I think so, just a touch. Sending. Did you get anywhere with your amps and stuff?
I haven't bought anything yet. No. It's on the sort of to-do list.
Yeah.
I think the positioning in them was how to isolate it to avoid it sort of vibrating, I guess, through the house is one of the problems.
Yeah. I find that crumb rubber matting that you use.
Put the whole rig on that.
Well, I've just got 4 little pads under the rubber feet, which works quite well. But from an acoustic treatment point of view, yeah, a heavy layer doesn't hurt.
So, sort of what the rig's sitting on, you mean, on the floor?
Yeah,
rather than
I've got
what the speakers are connected to.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've got 4 little rubber feet that hold the thing off the carpet, and I've put like 10 centimetre square bits of crumb rubber matting underneath those feet.
Okay. Give that a look. Right. I'll turn the volume down. Hopefully that's better.
Where do I find this setup? I've not seen it before.
Oh, it'll be in shared.
It's
And
not
if it
showing up
isn't,
for me.
okay.
Garage.
I think it'll only share if you were in the session at the time. Let me send it.
I don't think I'd made it in yet when we were talking about it.
Yeah.
Pretty sure the track is different setup to official.
Okay, shared with everyone, so should be good.
Yeah,
I think
we're good
Dave normally just clicks through on the officials, but he may well have, because he went on holiday, he may well have set it up before he went away.
Doesn't really matter anyway, we're on a different flipping setup.
Oh, I've done it again.
I can't get that breaking point right, Liam.
I know, it's a hard one. I struggle with it most laps.
It was okay on the old setup, the old gearbox, because Used to leave it in gear and wait for the limiter to kick in.
I also keep turning in too early for it as well, and that's throwing me off.
Yeah, I really can't find it.
Evening, guys. Sorry I'm late.
Hi,
You do.
dude.
Come to smash all our laps.
Oh, I don't know about that. How's everyone doing?
Yeah,
Alright,
all right.
yeah. How you getting on?
I'll find out in a minute. I'm knackered. I'm not going to be setting any records tonight, I don't think. What sort of times are people getting?
Oh, about 2 hours.
That sounds
K's
good.
just under a 54.5 at the moment.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'm on a 54.8.
I haven't completed a lap yet.
That's unlike you, John.
Yeah. Well,
Kay's been practicing, hasn't she?
I've rebuilt the machine twice since we last spoke and changed the shaker software.
You're not still not faster.
Case of getting everything set up again, isn't it?
Sounds like excuses.
Oh yeah. I've been doing this longer than all of you. I got more excuses than all of you. I would fancy.
Ooh. My force feedback feels really strange.
It's
You got the
strange.
thing open in the background, Sam.
I wonder if I'm on low torque.
Yeah.
I mean, the
Or
Mazda
Hang on.
isn't exactly
default
getting you
profile.
right anyway, so.
Halo corner.
Like a continuous train of people. Right, let's go, go, go. Oh, that's better.
I don't think we're going to be waiting for anyone to join the train in racecraft, are we? It's just
Continuous.
Oh, bollocks.
Somewhat short of braking markers, this track.
Oh, I hate it when John's behind me.
Under pressure.
You just think first.
There's one really good fix for that. Stop looking behind you.
Well, that's very true. I might brake test him in a minute.
Make sure he's paying attention.
You bastard!
Cheers, mate.
Oh, Mr. Edwards, that was uncalled for.
Well, if you're going to call brake test and then go and do it, what do you expect?
I actually didn't brake test you.
Oh, in that case, you need to brake later into the last corner.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Although, we'll find out when I get back round again whether I only made it round because of you.
Well, yeah, that's a fair point.
Forgotten how tricky the final corner is. You've really got to flirt
hate
with
it.
the outside of the road.
It is horrible.
Outside?
Yeah, I'm on the inside pretty
Coming
much.
out of the, I guess coming out of the exit near the pits.
Oh, I just fell into a grave in the trees.
No, before you turn in. Before you turn into the apex.
No, I'm on the inside. Or like centre track at most. I think this is what we were talking about earlier.
It indeed is. It's all about the exit, though.
I think it's kind of like Hobbs in a lot of ways, in that you can just go into it really tight.
Oh, fuck.
So I get rid of John on the tail, and I get Ellen instead.
I don't drive this car, don't worry about me.
Yeah, bit late to say that.
Oh, hi Paul.
I saw the gap.
Cheers, Matty.
You killed me.
Oh, you're still going? What's the problem?
I mean, we'll ignore the wing mirror. More aerodynamic this way, right? Oh, fuck. I'm gonna blame that on aero damage.
Nice game.
Thanks. I'm not quite sure how I managed that.
What's that one?
Got really confused what you two were doing then. I ended up going off.
Looking sharp there, John.
Thank you. I've got to stop Jim just calling out. He says I'm down when I'm up and I'm up when I'm down. Let's just turn that shit off.
I configured all my crew chief settings today. I turned everything to like a 0 or a 1.
Yes.
I have all mine at like 8 or 9 because I like him talking to me. It fills the void.
Why does this car not give me first gear when I want it?
You gotta blip the throttle.
Yeah, you need a little blip.
Okay.
It's because they broke it when they changed it to a flappy paddle box.
But like every other down change doesn't need it, just the first.
It's weird. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't.
I've lost count how many times I've lost a car in the trees.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah, I just went to space.
Did you manage to fix your stuttering, by the way, John, in the replays?
No.
Oh, jeez.
Yes. Bless Dan, the admin. He was more patient than any man who had any right to be, but we turned the thing inside out and upside down and tested everything, and no one knows.
That's crazy.
I sent a message to iRacing and they've come back saying, tell me exactly what you did. It's like, right, so you want... I've probably spent 30 solid hours trying to solve the stuttering, so you want me to write down... So I might literally send them 40,000 words. Then I tried this, then I tried that, then I tried this, then I tried this combination of that and this. I can't find where Jim... Does anyone know what it's called? The shut Jim up telling me the splits.
Yeah, it's called Task Manager. You just kind of close it there.
You'd just be able to search for like time or split or something like that and find it. I think they call it sectors. I think he calls it sectors in his options.
Okay. Race sector reports at end lap. Practice and qualifying sector reports. Cheers, buddy. That's what I want. Or don't want.
Anybody got the Optimum in 53s yet?
Yeah.
Nope.
Nearly.
53.8.
It should be just quiet, you lot.
Okay, there is a car approaching. I need to move my mirrors.
Ooh.
Sorry, John, I thought you were going to go left.
Oh. Sorry.
Cheers, Nigel.
Pretty close with the top two.
Oh, I've missed my pit. I'll just reverse in there.
Oh, this should be fun.
You've got John behind you again.
Sorry, I was trying to keep out the road.
I wasn't really paying attention either.
Sorry, Nigel. Cheers.
Oh, hello.
Put the grass on the exit there.
Oh, you took advantage there, John.
That I did.
Oh, and I got my line all wrong there.
What am I doing?
It's a real scratchers track, this, isn't it, in motorcycle parlance?
What's that mean?
What's a scratcher track?
Oh, just, you know, just one of those knee on the ground, constantly tight corners. You know, you have to hustle the thing every inch of the racetrack. Sort of the exact opposite of a nice flowing Grand Prix circuit.
Yep, tyres never stop squealing.
like you can barely even call this a racetrack. It's like just some road that someone decided to make into a track.
It's just a golf course.
Yeah, it is.
But you know, a road that someone decided to make into a racetrack describes pretty, you know, almost every UK circuit.
Oh, yeah,
It's
I
usually
guess that's
Parkland,
true.
wasn't it? Tony Park
Yeah.
and Alton Park.
Yeah.
Or World War II airstrip.
Quite. Well, yeah, and Thruxton was an airport, wasn't it? Airstrip. Right, so I've tried the baseline, and it's sort of better around the second half of the track, but worse around the twiddly bit at the front. But the race school baseline is very loose around here, as I'm sure you all know.
Who is Total Sim Sport?
That would be
Oh,
me,
you both
buddy.
went off. Very nice.
I hate that last corner.
Is that your new brand name, is it, John?
Indeed so.
Okay.
It's very classy. I like it.
That's why I can't find any reference of it.
Yeah, I haven't built the website yet, so there won't be a website to look at.
So the Smarties have gone.
Yeah, the Smarties are gone.
I'm shocked.
I know. It's sad times. But you see, from a business point of view, somebody that knows me would look past the silly clown cars, but to a prospective person that's looking at Driver 61 or Pure and all of that sort of thing, and then some dude that drives in a clown car, you know, you set yourself so far outside everybody else that I'm not sure that's a good thing.
The standing out and the standing out.
Yeah, quite, yeah.
Sorry, Kay.
All good. That was extremely close. I don't know how I didn't hit you there.
He's not sorry. He's all, you know, all politeness, and he'll have you.
Don't worry, I'll get him back in the racecraft session.
Oh, game on, Kay. Game on. Ah, but you are quicker than me, so fair point.
You joined us late. Are you running the race school setup?
Say again, sorry?
Are you running the race school setup?
No, I'm still on baseline.
Okay. I think everyone else is on the race school setup, so that's why you might not be absolutely smashing my time yet.
Oh, you're on race school, right?
Yeah.
Didn't realise.
People have been from pretty much the start.
Ah, okay. Right, game on.
Whee.
Well, once you make that swap, there goes my top spot.
Don't know. I'll be off in the grass, entering the shadow realm. It's really close to the edge of the track that you fall into oblivion here, isn't it?
It is. It's got to be one of the first circuits, I would imagine, that they'd made. Got to hit my personal best, which is 3 thousandths faster than Liam's lap.
I think I practiced these weather conditions a bit more because I had the wrong weather conditions for like 20 laps of my practice. But I hate this track. I got you again. Sorry, buddy.
You are going to get it so bad later on. I don't know why you've got it in for me, John.
I don't know either. You've never wronged me.
But that could all change now.
Right, let's have a quick look at that. I'm prepared to accept responsibility. I'm going to try and find a way not to, but I'm prepared to.
I don't think you can get out of that one.
No, you were still on the brakes. I was still on the brakes. I was just taking a later apex around the corner, but clearly shouldn't have been because you were right in the way.
You were just sending it. End of.
I wasn't even trying to. Well. My new car skin appears to be magnetically attracted to Castrol colours.
It seems that way, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Glad I changed.
Who's got the last laugh now?
Yeah, I think I might have to change my livery.
All right, there's more to come out of that lap. I'm on the right front suspension, having just tagged you, Paul, and it's the most excellent shot. I mean,
Oh, is
you
it?
know, not from your point of view, but there's smoke and you're rotated. Yeah, I'm going to take a replay of that.
Yeah, send it over.
Put together a video of me crashing into you, 17 different camera angles.
I think if you look back, you'll probably have a collection of 17 different angles on 17 different tracks.
I might have hit you 17 times in this session already.
I think so.
Definitely got enough for a montage of crashing Paul.
Video you put together, Liam, was really awesome. The top down thing. Did all that come from one? You know, was that the ghost car for Mini Barrichello, sort of live, or did you have to stitch it all together?
So there's one camera looking at the entire track, where I then recorded Barrichello's entire lap from that camera, and then my entire lap from that camera.
Right.
And then afterwards, I just had to like take the recording, overlay them.
Okay.
They're both together on the same track, and then just make a camera zoom and move around so you could actually see the cars rather than the whole track at once.
And can you turn the ghost on and do the same thing live, or does it not record the ghost? Do you know?
I couldn't see a way of getting a ghost. I did like Google if I could turn a replay data into ghost data, because that would be way better, but I couldn't work out any way to do a ghost.
Right.
The only reason the cars in the video look like ghosts is because they're both semi-transparent, so you can see both laps.
Oh, I see. Okay, because you can import someone else's OLAP or BLAP.
They have to give you their OLAP or BLAP.
Right, I see. Okay.
I only had his replay, which I sneakily stole.
Well, if he's in a session and prepared to lap, that's fair game.
Public data? To be honest, I'm surprised someone hasn't written a program that takes like the vector information from the replay and makes a ghost lap out of it already. I feel like that should be something that's possible. It's something they have in the Trackmania community.
Oh, okay.
Be well good.
Did anyone see the Ghost F1?
Oh, sorry.
That's right, okay. Go on, Kay.
I was just going to talk to Liam about Trackmania, like the recent controversy with Riolu.
I have seen tons of Trackmania videos because I have a friend who used to like go really ham at it. So yeah, was he the one who was doing the like slowed down speedrun?
Yeah. He'd been doing it for like 10 years. How do you not get caught?
What was he doing?
He was like
He was slowing the game
speed
speed to 50% and running.
So it's like a racing game, but like if the entire game runs at half speed, it's a lot easier to be precise, isn't it? So like when they looked at his like inputs over the lap, you could see like he was making like hundreds of inputs per second.
Okay. Yeah. Why? What's the end game for that? To be the best by cheating. Where's the satisfaction in that?
I think some people do it just for like they enjoy like breaking the game, like the exploit. They enjoy like coming up with the exploit for the puzzle factor.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I've definitely like spoofed Pokemon Go before because I enjoyed like the computer programming side of it, but then I'm not trying to get in any leaderboards with it or something crazy like that. Because that is a bit immoral, isn't it? And they always get found out in the end anyway.
Thank you, Mike.
No problem.
Well, this is the sort of place you have to take a break round after a while, isn't it? Blimey.
You get dizzy, don't you?
Yeah. So what, the left-hander onto the back straight, are people in favour of like stopping it and booting it off, or carrying the speed through the corner and running right out?
Really try and balance a bit of both. Because I've tried both extremes and I feel like it's really, you just need a tiny bit of both mentalities, which is a bit hard to describe. And as long as I'm on the throttle before the apex, I tend to get a good exit.
Yeah, I'm favouring being on the gas before the apex. It's just I keep feeling like I'm slowing the car down a bit more than I need to. But you run out of road real fast on the exit.
It's an awkward one as well, because I feel like if I turn even just half a meter too early, there's no way you get round the exit.
Yeah. The last corner around here is a great corner to practice braking whilst using the throttle to control the rear of the car as well. I'm on both pedals coming through the final corner.
Sorry, Mike, I didn't see you there when I commented it.
It's okay, no problem.
Oh, stop.
Oh, you were gonna go like?
Alright, I'm gonna look at some maps.
Where are you going?
That must have scared the living daylights out of you.
Yeah, it did.
Nice. Don't know, I want you to take a look at my last corner when you get a minute.
Will do.
So I finally hooked it up nice and tight round there and gained 2/10.
You out the car?
Yeah.
It's the last two corners for you, DJ. Getting onto the back stretch. Got to try and get on the brakes a bit earlier for that left-hander before the back straight and carry the speed through. And you can fire the car in deeper to the final corner, but you might need to use a little accelerator to stop it from kicking the rear out as you go down the gears.
Sorry.
Right, okay.
My fault. I seen if I was going to get a penalty.
That's exactly why I stopped.
Session best lap. Sector 1, 29.424.
29.6.
Sector 2, 12.315.
12.20.
Nice. And Sector 3, 11.960.
11.69.
Nice.
Wait, what was your sector 1 again, John, please?
29.424.
Okay, I'm half a second off there. Something's wrong.
Right, so is it your fast lap or your last lap? Oh, fast lap is your last lap.
Sorry, what was that sector 1 again?
29.424.
Yeah, I'm 29.7. 781. Way off.
Yeah, that squiggle is really hard for me to get right. And you just absolutely gapped me through it, John, so...
Are you firing the thing over all the curbs?
The main one, the left-hander, the flat one.
Yeah, I'm over all the curbs.
Interesting.
Paul's taking a shortcut. Oh my goodness, that looked close.
It was close. I was using all the track though, John.
Well, yeah, that's good.
You're only meant to use each bit of the track once, though.
Right, so Liam, for everyone else's reference, Liam uses the centre line, as in the dotted line on the road, as his furthest track out point in the final corner. Just as he shifts it back to first. He's not even, just about touches it. And is quicker than all of us in the final corner. So have a quick look at Liam's lap. Yeah, that slid in. That slid in there real nice, didn't it? Can you do that repeatedly?
No.
Okay.
That's why it's taken me 32 laps to hook that up.
Yeah.
But it really works when it works, and I have done it like a few times, so I'd work on trying to get that.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
It's
Works.
I'm like third, second, really quick before the first apex of that corner, and then first about midway round when I want that rotation to kick in. I think that's how I do it. It's hard to think it back, I just kind of wing it and it happens off of feel, you know?
Wow, Tim managed to set his fastest lap with carnage happening all around him.
Nice.
I was going to say, John, don't bother looking at mine. It's atrocious.
Okay.
Once I've got something worth showing, I'll give you a shout.
Okay. Wow, Mike's commitment to the off-track is undeniable. He's done more scrub laps than I have, and I've done a lot. Yeah, so the S's are interesting. Everybody's doing the same thing. I ride the curbs. I don't ride the curb in turn 1. I ride the curb in the left. Well, there isn't really a curb in the left hand, but I'm all over the little bit of curbing on the right hander of the S. I think there's some time there. You're just straight lining it, and you sort of use the curb to turn the car.
See, they really grabbed your rear wheel and just kept you on track, whereas with that speed I would have gone straight across the grass.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
How do you get a stop and go penalty for cutting back onto the track before you went off?
You have to be very special. Right, Mike. It's all you're on your fast lap. It's all the corner onto the back straight. If you can not go in there quite so deep, roll off the brake and be full throttle before the apex. There's a chunk of time there.
Okay, thanks.
But final corner's good, and S's are pretty good. Like I say, if you watch Liam's fast lap last sector and my fast lap first sector, that seems to be the way to go.
Okay, cheers.
Same for you, Callum. The turn onto the back straight. You can get in a little deeper in the final corner, but you're just favouring a sort of gradual turn in to that fast left-hander. If you hang the car out a bit further right for a bit longer, and then
On
just
the
flip.
final turn.
No, sorry, the turn onto the back straight, the left-hander onto the back straight,
Oh, yeah.
And then sort of flick the car just a bit more, especially with it being with a lot of wedge in it. You'll just get a bit more rotation. You'll be able to carry a bit more speed through there and get on the gas earlier. And that should make quite a difference down the straight.
Okay.
Everyone's dealing with the final turn really well. It's the turn onto the back straight that's causing the problem.
Biggest issue as well, or my biggest inconsistency at least.
Yeah, it's hard, isn't it? Because I think it's one of those corners that you get it right and it feels slow. It feels like you should be able to go through it faster, and then you try and the front slides and you have to lift off. And
Like when I really get it right, it feels like I'm gonna die. But
right, okay.
I had one really fast lap there in a test drive where I just dipped the rear wheel on the grass on the way in, and it just absolutely slingshot me through it, and I'm too scared to try that ever again.
Right, Rob, turning into turn one on your fast lap, you're not on the little extra bit of road on the left when you brake.
Yeah.
So there's a bit of margin there. You're also a bit too hot. Fraction, it's always fractions by this stage, but the left-hander onto the back straight, just a bit too much entry speed, delays you getting on the accelerator. And yeah, I was certain everybody was going to struggle with the final corner, but that is not the case.
Cheers, Dave.
Time for John. Missed the left-hander onto the back straight. I think it's probably in real life it's quite steep downhill there. I think it drags you into braking a bit, or not early enough and not turning the car quite hard enough. But yeah, turn one and turn onto the back straight, John. You didn't use all the road turning into turn one. But other than that, yeah, rest of it looks good. Right, next. Onto my today's nemesis. Same for you, Paul. You're braking against the little bit of banding rather than actually out on the sort of concrete coloured curb for turn 1.
Oh, right, okay, mate, yeah.
So yeah, you can just open up the entry up, I don't know, it's what, like a foot and a half maybe. But it just enables you to brake, turn in, get on the, it just gives you that bit more room to get on the gas harder.
I was waiting for that to happen, Justin.
It was always going to happen, mate.
Always.
Yeah, rest of the lap looks decent though. Nigel's out. Oh, Nigel's out on the extra bit. Maybe a fraction late turning into turn 1 on the fast lap. But the intent was there.
Right.
It's hard, isn't it? Because you want to use all your turning grip. Because, it's a slow, low-powered car. But a fraction too hard in this thing and it starts sliding at the front and it's just game over for the lap time. Yeah, first corner and last corner, I would say, Nigel. Your run onto the back straight was all right, but that would explain why you're going quicker than some, I suppose.
Right.
Can't help feeling that the colour of your wheels is holding you back a bit, Justin.
My wheels, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're very green.
I can't remember what colour they are, but okay, yeah, we can.
Yeah.
If that's the Edwards Race School killer improvement, I'm game.
I mean, I think that's the salient point here. Forget the driving. You've got
looking good, yeah.
You've got to sort the colour of your wheels out. Quite frankly, everything else isn't important.
Like lime green, or am I thinking of someone else's car?
Yeah, no, they are absolutely, day glow lime greeny type colour. I think on everybody's fast lap, or maybe like 30% of people's fast laps I've watched so far, there is a shot of Paul going flying off at one corner or another.
I like to be consistent.
Yeah. Turning onto the back straight for you, Justin, is a bit of exit. You can just carry more speed. It's just a tricky corner, isn't it? We're seeing that with everybody. I can't nail it.
Just trying to carry more speed and came off.
Yeah. See, for me, I think the thing that I favour that seems to work the best is slowing the car down a bit more on the entry and driving it through the corner.
Yeah. Like a skippy.
I'm trying to treat it so I'm full throttle before the apex.
Right.
I don't know whether that's ultimately the absolute ultimate fastest way, but I think it might be the most consistent way to get the lap times down.
Okay. Anything else?
No, all looks good. I mean, I think everybody's at the stage now where we're all starting to drive from the same hymn sheet, if you will. And it's now the fractions, isn't it? It's the things you have to go to the data for, because you look at the line, week 1, week 3, that sort of thing. I was watching people, and the difference in line between all of us was quite dramatic in certain places. and that's no longer the case with anybody. Everybody is basically driving a much better line. Some people, and the people further up the timing sheets, are still using consistently a bit more road than the others. But you know, as I've said many times, it's our sort of personal journey to trying to go as fast as we can. Everybody learns different things at different speeds. Everybody has different time that they can commit to it, and but you know, everyone is certainly moving in the right direction. Same for you, Matty. The only corner that stands out is the run onto the left hand onto the backstretch.
Yeah, I've been working on that one since then.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And I think for everybody, it's the run through the final corner. If you watch the way Liam gets there, the car's right on the edge of grip. It really will not go much faster. And it's just like forcing yourself to go in that little bit deeper, get used to catching the car on the throttle if you need to, and you know, that'll make quite a difference.
As soon as you said that, I started trying that line and I went like 0.3 faster.
Nice. My goodness, El did his fast lap under extreme duress from Mr. King.
Sorry.
You're not in the least bit sorry.
No, it's a good little battle, that.
Yeah.
I like pressure.
How much have you driven the MX-5, El?
I did 4 rookies races. I've done Cops and Robbers in Friday Fun, and then I've done this.
Nice. Okay, fair enough. You is going good. Which, in a way, is interesting because it further, for me, sort of strengthens the message that the fundamentals of this simulator are the same. Elle drives a front-wheel drive touring car extremely well, but it's not, even though it's a front-wheel drive car and its on-throttle characteristics are much different to this little MX-5 or a GT3 car or an F3 or whatever, the whole process that you do with your hands and your feet and what you're looking at and is largely the same for 90% of the road cars in this simulator.
I can agree with that. I feel pretty at home in this car.
Yeah, that was a nice lap. There's nothing I can really criticise. It's, you know, like everyone, it's the fractions you get from driving it regularly, those little half-mile an hours here and there that add up round the whole lap. Okay, you dived at the first corner. I'm going to go quite early. I'm going to go and have a look.
Did I?
Don't do it, Sam.
You
Don't do
did.
it.
Oh, no.
He did it.
Sorry.
He did it.
It was too tempting. You survived, I didn't.
Oh yeah, no, I'm going to win.
I needed new tyres anyway. Good catch, by the way.
Oh, blimey. Yeah, okay. So I start my turn in 3 lines in the middle of the road, whatever they're called, markings, from where the car starts to go round the corner. You start your turn in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm 3 further down the road. I'm probably 8 or 10 car lengths further down the road when I start my turn in.
That's probably where all my time is going.
It's not going to be helping. Yeah, because you're up over the curb in the right-hand element. of the S's. Yeah, noticeably different to everybody else's.
Good to know. I'm the weird one.
Yeah, well, I think we'd all work that out. I don't know. It might be a close run thing between you and Liam.
Oh.
Or did you just desperately want to be the weird one all by yourself?
Didn't realise I was a weird one.
Oh,
My world
Sounds
is
hurt.
shattered.
Yeah, the rest of the lap's pretty good, Kay, to be honest. You know I'm only joking, Liam. There's
Being
way
wrong was boring anyway.
there's way weirder than you in here. Oh, speaking of which, it's time to critique Sam's lap.
oh no! I'm driving
Speaking
horrible lines tonight.
Speaking of weird, ladies and gentlemen, Sam Kit.
Please don't look at my lap.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how much I can critique. You're only a third of a tenth off me. And you had a big slide coming out the first corner.
Maybe that's the quickest way.
Well, maybe it is.
My optimal's down at a 53.4, which is really annoying. Now I can't even keep it on the track.
You run a much nicer line through that corner onto the back straight, but if anything, you got it turned in so well you could have committed to the throttle a bit earlier.
I play it safe through there, I think, because the exit is so unforgiving.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a line through the apex where if you hit it right, it just flows. It seems to turn the car just perfectly. But you got to get it perfect. And it's just, like you say before, it's worth sacrificing a little bit of speed on the lead up to it to get that right.
True. Yes. But I suppose the counter argument, if I'm even arguing with myself, I don't know. I was about to critique my own lap. Yeah, let's do that. I've not done that.
Oh, there's definitely room for improvement there.
Yes, there should be. Yeah, I think, as I keep saying, these sessions are where I want people to actively push the boundaries. If you spend the whole of these sessions making errors that just makes you 1%, pushes your own personal limit 1% further out.
Yeah.
Because that's what these really fast guys do. They drive closer to the edge more often than we do. We're all at the stage where I'm watching people, and on their fast laps, you're like, yeah, that corner was great. If you could hit every corner the way you hit that corner, every lap, you'd be an 8K iRacer. But, the difference is not so much ability, it's the repeatability that is what makes these people, stand out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, so I left some road turning into the first corner. Missed the apex slightly. I still put more of the right-hand side of the car over that right-hand element of the S than anybody else that I've watched.
Every time I put it as far as you did, I spin out immediately.
Ah, right. What are you doing with the accelerator?
Good question.
Right, so as the car goes up on the curb, I have no throttle on. As the car goes up onto the curb, I'm building the throttle from 0 to full. So I'm driving the car over that curb, that right-hand element of the S at the beginning of the lap. So you've got turn 1.
Probably having too much throttle then.
Yeah. If you're planted on, if you've got your foot on the floor and it goes up on that curb, it'll probably. I don't know quite how the diffs work. How do the diffs work in these cars, Justin?
In what way? What in terms of tightening the line, or what?
The rear differential, is it just a standard road differential? Is it a limited slip? Is it a locked?
So the one in mine is a limited diff. What they put in these, I don't know.
Yeah,
But
fair
mine
enough.
runs a Japanese spec one, has an LSD.
Yeah,
So we always
fair
try to
enough.
get that in the Mark 1s. Mark 3s, I think they've got a standard LSD.
Yeah, so that's that will mean that the wheel that's up on the curb will have more influence over the wheel on the tarmac than it would in just a normal road going car. That's the right way around, isn't it? Because it limits the amount that the two can spin at different speeds, the two wheels. Yeah. So yes, that might be the problem, Kate. Yeah, there's a bit of room for improvement for me coming onto the left-hander onto the backstretch. And then I didn't do the last corner very well, as we found out, because Liam's getting through there significantly quicker.
Only one
Managed to get into 54s.
Have I missed anybody?
I like the last corner.
Oh, yeah, I agree. It's a challenge, isn't it?
Just love the way it feels alive. Well,
Yeah.
I may screw it up, but it feels alive.
Who drives the Castle?
Oh.
Yeah, me.
Yeah, I was just watching John's fastest lap and wide at the end of that one. Takes you out.
He does, doesn't he?
Appalling dive bomb that.
I don't know about appalling.
Needed.
Yeah, well, yeah, fair enough.
I think it's John's mission to make sure he takes me off at least once a week.
And makes up for any missed opportunities.
Oh, yeah.
Right, it's 9:20. Shall we have at it?
I think we should.
Don't see why not.
Hard not to on this track.
Well, yeah, true. Liam, are you inside me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, no, sir.
Yep.
What sort of race school is this?
Phrases you weren't expecting to hear.
Right, let's go. Let's have at it.
I feel the rear end is so ridiculously loose on the first lap in this
Oh,
setup.
Sam, here we are again.
Where am I going to dive bomb you this time?
It's okay, I've been watching plenty of Fernando Alonso defending. I've got this.
I'm going to go for the accidental Hamilton.
Yeah.
A little bit wide, maybe.
Oh, I've got the run on you.
Don't do it.
Oh, and you win again.
I was barely attacked.
I don't know what I did there.
Hello.
Can't get that curb right, John. I also have the same issue as Kay. Whenever I go up on it, I almost spin.
It might be the way you're hitting it initially in that case.
Maybe. I have to look into it a bit more. I think you actually gained time on me before that corner, though, in the squiggle.
Oh, this car's so slow to accelerate. In first. Such a long first gear.
It's an art form timing the. What happened there? It's an art form timing the the drop of the clutch, isn't it?
It is. And mine's definitely kid art at the moment. Right, Liam. First target. On, on cold tyres. It's alright. I'm going to wait till you lap me. Go on, Paul. Go past.
Thanks, mate.
Hey, they'll spin off anyway.
Yeah, I might have got that wrong.
I didn't mean at full speed.
Yeah.
Oh. Messy. Sorry, Al. I'll be up to speed in a sec.
It's alright. This is what you're here for, isn't it? Defend.
Right.
That's not how to take that corner.
The wider line through the last corner might be worthwhile for a race. For the extra speed down the straight.
Oh, you're going to get hung out to dry. Hey, I was up. I was green a 10th there, Liam.
Sorry.
Hugging the inside.
Oh. Oops.
Shadow Realm.
Oh, sorry, Paul.
No worries, mate.
I've realised I don't have a braking marker for turn 1 if I'm on the inside, which is a problem.
I think that's one of the arguments people have for not using braking markers. I like them personally, but
I tend to use a mixture. There, you know, like turn 1 at Monza and stuff. There's a very definite.
If it's a high-speed
for a
corner,
braking
you want something, don't you? I think. If you're offline with the car in front, that's when you lose not just the markers, but you can't see the track in the same way, can you? So
Exactly. Yeah, I think that's where, at least to have some sort of sense tuned in, some sort of practice of braking on instinct.
Yeah.
I can certainly say in a go-kart I never once used a braking marker in my life, so... But the sim, you don't have that sense of speeds as much, so... I think the markers are more helpful here.
I can get behind that. I think having something to fall back on is a good thing. Like, I didn't miss the corner, it's just that I was attempting an overtaking maneuver, and because I didn't have a braking marker, I didn't know how late I could brake.
Yeah.
And I'm braking safely, and I don't make the move.
Oh, that was never going to end well. You still alive, Matty?
Just about.
Oh, run out of talent.
Oh, somebody went off.
Oh, that was close.
That previous lap, I did my fastest lap, but it was deemed.
Oh, I apologise.
Oh, wow.
I outbraked myself.
That's
Impressive,
my best,
guys.
Oh, impressive. Behind you.
I kind of laid on the brake a little bit heavier than I normally would too. So...
I thought I was just going to be able to turn inside you, and it just wobbled wide. And oh, you lot are all over there. Come on, come around here. Cheeky. Here they come.
Oh, whoa.
Who's that?
Bit of a shortcut.
Are you hitting the grass? Is that what's sending you across the road? Hitting the grass on the exit?
Oh, I've got a black flag.
I've had it before where I've spun out on that. I think it's because I'm hitting it at too sharp an angle and it's kind of jumping it a smidge.
Oh, okay.
And that's sending me off. God, who just went to space?
Yep. Still, I had a black flag. I had to come in.
Doing my fastest laps doing this in the middle of traffic.
Well, I absolutely am a firm subscriber to the go faster.
Looking good, Tim.
When you're not concentrating, you know, letting it flow. Where did you all go?
Sorry.
There will,
Yeah.
there will be payback. It's not like I can miss your car.
Because of the wheels, yeah?
Just the wheels.
Just the wheels. I need to look at my car. I can't remember what it looks like.
Well, it's got hideous wheels. I mean, I think we've established that.
I'm liking Callum's student driver get up.
Yeah, me too.
Sort of American school bus style-y.
Oh, it's a bit late.
What we need is a lead car that's got the Blues Brothers livery on it, and then all the rest of us have police car liveries, and we could do a video of all the police chasing the
Sorry,
Blues Brothers.
Nigel.
You're thinking that's part of your marketing pitch?
Yeah, yeah.
I'd be up for that, definitely.
We could have a big crash in the middle of the circuit. From memory.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, that would be funny. The whole video could start with the clip when they're sitting in the car. You know, it's however many miles it is to
Yep,
cargo
sunglasses.
with,
Yep.
yeah, sunglasses, half a packet of cigarettes, that sort of thing.
Or maybe it'll be a semi-cube wheel and Helsinvik pedals, and all I've got is
Oh, John, I see you in front of me now.
Is my new livery confusing you?
Completely.
Yeah. Where'd the idiot in the clown car go?
no, it's just where the clown car go.
Yeah, yeah, okay, fair. That's fair. Yeah. That's mean, but it's fair.
Sorry, Tim.
Oh. Elle left a half a door open in the final corner. I was tempted.
Yeah, I was caught off guard by Tim braking early. Car's damaged.
Oh, Alan's had me off in sympathy.
Alan's had you off.
Yay. Liam's inside me. Alan's had me off. What is going on?
Well, I would have won buzzword bingo on that.
I didn't sign up to this.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's all streamed.
That's a bit of a shortcut, Kay.
Yeah, blame netcode, I think.
Go.
Oh, cheeky.
Oh, we've got a train.
Oh, it's getting a bit congested here.
I'm out for revenge. Alan took a swipe as he went past me.
Oh, what was that?
Whoa!
Viewers inquiry, please.
You were never going to make that corner.
I already had it.
He did you there, Callum.
Went very deep into the last corner.
Oh, sitting duck for Sam.
Defensive line net.
Oh, that's just wrong. Wrong.
With 3 wide in the squiggle. Oh my goodness.
Oh, apparently 3 wide in the squiggle doesn't work. that might be protestable, that one.
That was just like an official race. 3rd place. First 2 take each other out. Take the lead.
I think I'm going to have to watch the replay back of that.
Yeah, I'll own up to that. That was intentional and done with extreme malice.
All the best ones are.
Right, I'll watch the replay racing incident at best.
The pack's thinning out.
Sorry, Nigel, I'm not sure whether I can call you.
My biggest worry on this track is I think my braking points are quite different.
No.
Uh-oh.
Go on, Sam. You got it.
I cocked that up as well. I just stayed on track.
Earlier or later, Liam?
I think I'm earlier and softer for a lot of these corners, and it catches people behind me out.
Yeah. It's a problem that I've had forever because regardless of what pedals I use or what I try or whose data I look at, I'm not the last of the late breakers. Never have been, never will be.
So has Daniel Ricciardo been getting some tips from you?
What, because of his lack of braking
Yeah.
prowess recently? I think
Yeah.
that's I'm not sure who that's meaner to, me or him.
Just wondering what's happened. I guess he doesn't like the Akabono. What's the make of the brakes in the McLaren?
Oh no, that I do not
Akabuto,
know.
is it? Akabono, something like that.
Where's the pack at the minute?
Jesus.
That was an interesting line through there.
Left side.
Oh, oh, oh.
Sorry, Kai.
Oh, interesting. I think that's protestable.
I think that was more than one move. I was trying to break the draft.
Sorry, Matty.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus. Ah, fuck it.
Oh.
What these sessions have got me doing much more is using the mirrors rather than just the relative.
That's good practice. It's got to be.
Yeah.
Do you have a virtual mirror, or do you just use the
No, I just
installed?
use the mirrors in the car.
Yeah, that's what I'm on. You don't get as much visibility, but it's way more authentic.
I don't like the rearview mirror in this car because it's too close to my face.
Yes.
Agreed.
Definitely need to race more because I do struggle to put a lap together following other cars.
Ah!
Ooh, he's off.
It's not going to end well. I'm backing out of it. I'm backing out of it.
Whoa!
I thought you were backing out of it.
Oh, I'm wrecked.
Oh, you busted your front wheel.
Oops.
Who put that car in the way?
Don't know, but I hit it.
Or he leaves the door a bit open there, doesn't he, Kay?
A little bit, yeah.
It's tempting.
Kay tried to go through it the last lap and saw what happens when you do that. I don't see it.
So, Liam, is it the fact that you end up looking at the other cars rather than past the other cars?
It's a rhythm thing. I find myself like constantly. I think I'm a little bit worried to brake where I normally brake, so I always brake a little bit earlier so I don't go in the back of the person in front of me. And then just a pacing through the midpoint of the corner as well. I just often have to change my speed a lot behind someone, if that makes sense. And so I think when I drive a fast lap, I'm very much in a rhythm, like a almost time-based rhythm.
Okay, yeah. See, I think I'm better in the fight proportionately than I am at hot lapping.
I had the same issue in go-karts. My dad always told me, like, after I overtake someone, I was always slow the next lap or something.
Oh, okay.
Because, like, whenever I was near traffic, it just upset my rhythm. So, don't know what the answer to that is really.
Alright, Elliot, you need to watch the track limits.
Yes, Elliot.
As you told.
Oh, it's revenge time, isn't it? It's revenge time. Go, 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 go,
It
go.
could be. It could be.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about my crew chief.
Serpentine, serpentine.
I'm after you, Edwards.
Some dodgy defending going on up ahead.
Ooh.
Oh, I thought I had you. I thought I had you then. I moved over to get you and I missed.
Superb.
Oh, gutted. I'm coming back for you though.
Right, that was excellent. All I need to go.
Okay, buddy.
See you, bud.
Catch you later.
Catch you later, man. Hopefully overdone that one.
Oh, you guys are a long way down the road.
Oh, sorry, Paul.
No, guys. All good.
We're alive.
Oh, dear.
Who's in front of Kay holding the traffic up?
That'd be me.
I know.
Oh, I see. Do you know what I haven't done once, though? Is come out that left-hander onto the backstretch and spoon it right across the racetrack.
Quite fun when you do that. Oh, I'm waiting for somebody to come flying airborne across the track. One way to exit the pits, Callum.
Right in the middle of the traffic. Did you die? No.
I just watched everyone in front of me nearly die.
Oh, that was nice.
Oh, fuck.
Got me.
Overdone it.
Moved around in the mirrors at just the right time to get me watching you rather than braking in the right place, Alan.
Yeah, I'm trying.
I love being a pest in people's mirrors. Who knows whether they've got the virtual or the actual ones on, but I love moving around, shaping up like I'm going to dive at a corner. I have no intention of doing it. See, that worked as well. Did me up like a kipper. Oh.
You might not have been clear then, Matty.
Oh, not again.
Hey, come
Come on, go away, Sam. Third time's the charm, right? You can make it.
Alright, I've got you now.
Oh, if I do that, you will.
Oh, where are you going?
Oh! Outbreaking myself, swap.
Oh, you've got L now.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, L, okay.
No touchy.
That should be John's race school motto.
No touchy.
Yeah.
Based on what I've heard tonight, that's not happened. All over the place in that last one there.
Oh, you got the run on me.
Hi, Sam.
Hi, Liam. I'm just cooling the tyres down.
Right across the front of me.
Yeah, I'm not sure how controlled that was.
Have you noticed the marshals have got these nice little sort of pagoda type things to wave their flags from?
Yeah.
I think it's quite quaint.
Yeah.
Nice move, Kay.
If you've ever parked
Thank
the
you.
MX-5 up next to it, though, you'll realise they're incredibly small.
I feel like you kind of gave me that move, though.
I knew you were there, so I'm not going to aggressively turn in, because then you're going to hit me. And I'd rather keep racing than get hit off.
Nice save, Kate.
Almost last hit. Okay, never mind. Take it back all you can.
You felt under pressure, didn't you?
Fuck it.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
Just as you got to my back bumper,
Yep.
you got giddy. Thought I've got him now.
John, did you put the oil slick down?
I got overexcited yet again.
Was it the touchy?
Yeah.
I thought the motto was no touchy.
Well, that's why.
I see.
Oh.
Keep looking down and seeing really good sectors, but you just can't do it for a whole lap when you're racing like this.
I suppose that's an important thing about racecraft, though, isn't it? That when you're racing like this, you lose so much time. So it's picking your battles.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's
this is
3 and you're in a 2, not so far back. It's worth just cooperating a bit.
Yeah. And that does happen. I think, you can sort of attempt to communicate that with your car's positioning and body language. And
yeah, I do it just by not shaping for an overtake or a dive bomb, just tucking in behind them.
Yeah. Making it... Sorry, Liam?
I give him a little push down the straight. Let's go.
Yeah. Don't try that in Formula Renaults, though. That doesn't work.
Okay.
I think Max Verstappen gave one to Lando Norris in one of the YouTube videos and spun him on the straight, spun him off, trying to bump draft. Hello, Liam.
Hi. Oh, I've outdone myself there.
Oh, that's messy.
I ain't gonna just give it to you.
Now that's a better tagline.
We need a list of quotes.
Right, race school. Now that's messy.
I'm not just going to give it to you. Buy me a drink first.
Race school. Liam, why are you inside me? Yeah, no, that one doesn't work, does it?
Sounds like it works for you more.
Part of my issue is it's hard to do a faster lap than someone when you're right up their bumper.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Oh Jesus.
It's also hard to do a fast lap when you do that, Liam.
I keep doing that. I seem to be confused where the straight goes.
Yeah, not over the grass.
I do take that curb in my hot laps though, but not that heavily.
There was no road left. Oh. I keep getting caught out on that last corner. If you got to slow down behind someone, your radius ends up tightening and end up running out of inside road, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
No, I keep going higher than I would like through there for the same reason. Because I'm not going in as deep as well.
So when I've been in your position, Liam, I'm going deeper into that corner to try and get a good run onto the main straight. Because if you can get on the power earlier than the car in front of you, me, who's clearly slower than you, then you can get a run.
Right.
Did Elle get over the line first?
Oh, I've locked up. Oh, it's all gone wrong. Oh, sorry.
It's all good.
That was tough. I could happily do a whole session of that, just us racing
Yes.
each other.
Yeah, it's good fun, isn't it?
I think we'll have to make that happen.
Especially when a train like that happens as well, you kind of need more than the 30 minutes we give it, because it takes like 5 minutes to catch up to the train ahead sometimes.
Yeah. Well, we have 40 minutes this time, but you're right. You could easily do an hour or an hour and a half, especially with enough people.
Sorry.
Oh no!
Oh, I bet you felt that.
Coming through.
Carnage. So carnage.
You
That's
saw
like a
when you're
Twitter,
running that, okay, so I thought there was space and then you just didn't.
I asked for that, I suppose.
Have a watch back.
Wow, that's
Wow,
the biggest
so-
net code I've ever seen.
So loads of you got into the 53s while we were doing racecraft.
That's a really rapid pace.
Yeah, I did it in racecraft.
Yeah.
My fastest lap then.
Yeah,
Nice.
my fastest wasn't the racecraft. Obviously, I'm not quite in the 53s, but I'm not far off.
That was a really tight grouping of times as well.
Hmm.
Was everyone else running around with a full tank of gas as well?
Are you making excuses?
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, however
Whatever the default is.
however I had it set up, 20
Yeah.
litres is what was in it. I mean, it goes to 45. You can probably run for 3 hours.
That's good. You know, it's a good bit of battling when you get a low fuel warning. It's good fun, that.
Funny though, I couldn't even get close to a good lap when we were doing the battling, so...
Oh, I
most
did
of
my
my
best
laps
during that.
were 54 5s, 55s. Even with some clear air as well.
Hmm.
Right. I'm going to have a look at mine as well. Yes, it is interesting that some people go quicker.
On some tracks I've definitely gone quicker in the race session at the end too, but like this one and last week I was nowhere near.
Yeah, see, I was about a second off my, sort of out and out pace when we were battling.
I think part of it is what Sam was saying, like the amount of turning I need is dependent on the speed I go into the corner, and then if your speed changes mid-corner, it's all a bit up in the air.
It throws your line completely. When you're
Yeah.
steering with the throttle.
Yep.
I definitely think the more that a group practices it, though, you do just get more and more used to making the decisions on the fly, don't you? And sort of braking on instinct and that sort of thing.
Yeah. Definitely enjoying those practice sessions. Getting a lot from it as well. Right, I'm going to shoot off, guys.
Valued the value of racing rather than just practicing hot laps.
I think it does teach you car control because you're driving it at different limits to use. It's easy. I would say it's easy, but it's easier to drive at the limit on the same line you do every lap. But to drive at the limit when you're on a line that's slightly different, it's a different thing entirely.
Yeah, and of course, what that limit is changes, and that's where you need to be able to assess the grip underneath you at any given moment.
Yeah.
Because although you accept you're not going to be able to produce your out and out fastest lap, you still want to minimise any time loss by by going as fast as you can in any given situation, I suppose.
Yeah. Right, I'm going. Cheers for that, John. And cheers, everyone else.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Speak to you soon, buddy.
See you later.
Bye bye.
Cheers. Bye.
When I get to grips with recording, I'll start putting together a